I wish I were. Harry sat on the porch steps, staring at the backyard. Basketballs, footballs, baseballs, golf clubs, toys, a soccer ball, and an upturned skateboard lay in the distance. He sighed heavily. What's new? His friend Kevin asked as he joined Harry on the steps. Kevin was chewing gum and throwing a baseball up in the air, catching it in his glove. Harry sighed yet again, this time even louder. Nothing to do, he said, as he continued to poke his sneakers with a twig. I read all the books I got from the library this week, and I've played all my board games at least 50 times in the last few days. I'm worried now. Kevin placed his glove and baseball on the ground. He was a good friend to Harry and didn't like to see him unhappy. Why? Kevin wondered aloud. He looked at all the toys and balls scattered around the backyard. What do you have to worry about? On the last day of third grade, Mrs. Simmons said that on the first day of fourth grade, we would write an essay about what we did all summer. I have only one word to write nothing. She also said we were supposed to use our imaginations to have fun, but she didn't tell us how to do that. Suddenly, Harry's younger sister, Mary, burst out of the kitchen and skipped into the yard. I wish I were a bumblebee, high up in a coconut tree, Mary sang to herself as she pretended to fly around the yard. Bees don't fly around coconut trees, Harry said as he snapped the twig with which he had been poking his shoe. I don't care, Mary sang back to him. I wish I were a monkey swinging from a vine, she said, jumping up and down, screeching like a monkey. Harry and Kevin watched Mary, then looked at each other and rolled their eyes. Harry watched his sister as she pretended to swing from vines. Why do you wish you were something else? He asked. Mary stopped jumping. If I were a bee, I could make buzzing sounds. I would visit huge, beautiful, brightly colored flowers. If I were a monkey, I could play on vines. I could make all kinds of noise instead of using my indoor voice. I can't run very fast, but if I were a pony, I could run like the wind. I don't want to be some animal, Harry griped. Be whatever you want then, Mary huffed and went on buzzing around the yard. Kevin dashed off the porch steps and grabbed a golf club. Ahoy, mate! Those soldiers will be wantin' their treasure back. And he hoisted the golf club in the air like a sword. Arg! Harry roasted in a reply as he bounded off the porch and grabbed his own golf club. Make for sea, he yelled and hopped onto the skateboard that had now become the fiercest pirate ship in the ocean. Soon, baseballs and footballs began to fly across the yard as Kevin and Harry lightened the load of their ship to sail away even faster. They shot cannons, really basketballs, to chase away anyone foolish enough to come sailing after them. Mary became interested in joining their play. I'm the biggest whale in the ocean, Mary shouted as she pretended to swim in front of their ship. What's going on out here? Harry's mom asked as she came out of the kitchen, stepped onto the back porch, and noticed the mess of toys and balls scattered around the yard. We're just getting ready for school to start again, said Harry. I'm a dangerous pirate sailing the seven seas. And I'm a whale, sang Mary. Well, once you get this ocean to look like a backyard again, you can come in and have some of these cookies I just baked, said Mom. Buried treasure, they all screamed as they dashed around the yard, cleaning up and wondering what adventure they would tackle next. Number 1, Part A. Select the sentence that best describes what Harry's actions tell the reader about the relationship between Harry and Mary at the beginning of the story. A. Harry and Mary are best friends. B. Harry thinks Mary is strange. C. Harry gets annoyed by Mary. D. Mary likes to play make-believe with Harry. 2. Part B. Underline the sentence from the passage that best shows your answer to Part A. Bees don't fly around coconut trees, Harry said as he snapped the twig with which he had been poking his shoe. I don't care, Mary sang back to him. I wish I were a monkey swinging from a vine, she said, jumping up and down and screeching like a monkey. Harry and Kevin watched Mary and then looked at each other and rolled their eyes. Number 3, read the sentences. Kevin dashed off the porch steps and grabbed a golf club. Ahoy, mate! Those soldiers will be wantin' their treasure back. And he hoisted the golf club in the air like a sword. What does the use of the underlined phrase show the reader? A. Kevin wants to play golf. B. Kevin is playing make-believe. C. Kevin thinks he's a pirate. D. Kevin wishes he had a real sword. Number 4. Which of the following animals does Mary pretend to be? Select all that apply. A. Bee. B. Monkey. C. Dog. D. Horse. E. Whale. Number 5. How does the relationship between Harry and Mary build change the passage? Choose 2 answers. A. At the beginning, Harry was annoyed by Mary, but at the end, he enjoys playing with her. B. Harry continues to be annoyed with his little sister throughout the passage. C. Harry thinks the way his sister cures her boredom is strange. D. At the beginning of the passage, Harry is annoyed because Mary won't play with him, but they play together at the end. E. At the beginning of the passage, Harry thinks Mary is annoying, but at the end, he appreciates her way of thinking.